Everyone just had the most caring, healing, warm, kind energy that they brought, and I just immediately felt so safe and relaxed to just be completely where I was at.
I actually came across Beckley a couple of years ago, and I set an intention that I would love to do a Beckley retreat, and I'm here and I've done it, and it's been incredible.
There's a quality in the air that just sort of already starts taking the layers of stress away.
Beckley just created such a space that was really like open and friendly and safe, and those are really what I've discovered, the elements that are needed to really transform, if you will, or to really awaken to those, more of the truth of who you are.
Every step of the way, everything was organized, and the facilitators were incredible. Honestly, they changed my life.
I so appreciate all of the facilitators, the music makers, the singers, all of them who held wise space for us, soul space for us, comfort space for us as we journey. I feel renewed.
As a senior, it can be an incredible opportunity for other seniors or people challenged by next steps.
The 4 to 6 week preparation before we got to the retreat around really helping people understand how powerful the work is and really train people on a set of practices to better navigate the journeys that we did.
The intentional work in advance, in preparation, during and in ceremony and in retreat, and then more importantly, really the important work, which is all after, which is integration. And I was immediately drawn to the formality of it.
I was just so impressed by the Beckley program specifically and how holistic it is, like the prep work.
There's a little video that you watch that talks about what an intention is, why an intention is important.
I went with the intention of getting my anxiety under control, and what I found was after I went to the retreat, I was able to start impacting the other parts of my health because I just felt a little more in control. I had a little more focus.
My basic intention was to relearn about connection, to get back into being of service, to get my equilibrium back, to understand who I am and be back in touch with accepting and loving myself.
They really help you get prepared. And one of the ways that they do that is they already put you in community with some of the people that you're going to be on retreat with. And so you get to start getting to know them.
The organizers of Beckley retreats did really well to address some of the most common fears, including the fears that I had. The community that we were going to do this work with, other participants, we had multiple interactions with them, as well as getting to know the facilitators and their backgrounds. So I think that was actually really, really well done.
It's just that connection with other people, that a really deep connection that most people don't have in their ordinary lives.
So you have this really great visual experience around you and kind of a vacation atmosphere, but realistically you're there doing hard work. And for some folks that might feel harder. Like for me, it felt really hard after I had gone through the experience. And then Beckley and my fellow attendees were right there to pick me up.
After you do the retreat, you also have a great support from an integration perspective. So integration is really taking what you've learned in your experience and the thoughts that you had while you were on retreat and really figure out how to integrate them in terms of how you make decisions, how you think about your internal life.
This was a missing piece, the integration piece. And in the process of going through this 6-week integration, it's really what just brought all the work home.
I think a retreat is a beautiful gift that we give ourselves to remove ourselves from our daily lives. And I think a lot of us have stuff to escape from.
If you really want to rewire away from fear and scarcity towards joy and abundance and really, living in interbeing versus focus too much on self, I think this is a beautiful instrument, a vehicle, to truly experience that oneness, to really build a deep connection.
If you're thinking about coming here, do come. Come and discover who you are and your purpose and your meaning. I just feel totally me. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing to be me.
You come back and you're less willing to have the kind of life that you need to escape from. And you're more interested in having the kind of life that you want to move towards.